Ah, shit. Here we go again.
I've heard worse. I've only burned almost 600 calories. This is not good.
We roll up on them like men in black. I blow your chest to your head and back. I think I made a mess. I'm in Cali with a vest. That's the Wild Wild West. I told my homies I'm good with the labels. I don't need to sign the dots.
Absolutely nothing, because I really should be caring too much.
Yeah, I grew up on a legend and I gotta show it. I learned a lot from him and I owe it. Homie's my idol and don't even know it. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip.
Don't worry, I only weigh 120 pounds. Either way, I know I'm not supposed to be losing weight.
Posted in front of the tribe, selling dope till the sun come down. Take a fuck nigga right off the map, when I hit him with this whole
Just doing what you did.
Young jock in the club with my clock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge. Walk him down, 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 walk him down. Nigga, I was posted on the corner where the J's at. Roll up in the 4x4, pull up at the corner. And I got red in my drink when I poured soda. I remember praying that the feds never take the Motorola. Chopper got the chopper, make him do it backflip.
Why do I only have a little juice pack and I'm having right now when I have an entire thing of water?
Got a lot of M's in the safe. Caught a murder, then I beat the case. I was just about to do the race. Posted in front of the tribe, selling dope till the sun come down. Take a fuck nigga right off the map, when I
What questions will never be answered?
Young jock in the club with my clock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge.
That's actually a good question.
Let's go. We sit at hype outside, right from the house. Took it straight from outside, straight to the couch. We put the mic outside, edit shit out. You let in the scouts outside. We running the scouts.
What the heck was that?
Ain't no control in the game. They never leave. I got tats over my veins, cause that what I bleed. She drink a lot of the bourbon, like she from the street. We got control of the flows in her. We heard that your wave went dry. We flooding the drought. Heard that your hood outside. We added some routes. We having the goods outside. Move it in and out. You letting the scouts outside. We running the scouts.
Nigga, the cops outside. Lock up the house. We keep the team on high. Some gold in their mouth. Nigga, the Porsche outside. With at the top. She one of my most outside. Bringing the shots.
Let's go.
If I had a counter for every time I've been killed in this game, I don't know what I'd be at.
want you a Birkin. Oh, baby, you be lying your verses. I be here and say you buying them purses. I can't even lie, you ain't my type. You ain't even know that fine in person. I can guarantee you if you my kind, she got every bag you can imagine. Big house, I can really be bragging. 100,000 in my mouth like what's happening. Not the big cheap tea that's embarrassing. He ain't me, you can keep the comparison. My bitch probably one of the baddest. Good girl, turning into a savage. This bitch got a problem in traffic. We can't do it, matching G-Wagon. Low key, I been keeping it classy. Could be really out here doing them nasty. Niggas couldn't even see me in last year. Just started and them niggas in last year. I ain't even tried to and I passed them. Giving looks, I contribute to fashion. Drop a song, I be giving them captions. Stand alone, not your regular rapper. Brand new car is noisy. Come through and it's roaring. You ain't gotta worry, don't care about your boyfriend. See me and get nervous, I damn near did it perfect. Work hard and determined, it's safe to say.
Getting high in the sky, boss, I can see it. Hot spot in this plush dot and it's lit. Screw chop, Gucci sauce, got them dripping. For the cops, we can't be stopped, just admit it. Link with the box, selling dope. I'm loaded with bills, afraid to right off the
Straight to the couch. We get the team on.
Low key, I been keeping it.
got thin, keep it FN. I gotta go, I gotta spin. I drove a boat, I drive again. I ain't got no note, I ain't got no rent. I am a goat, I am a man. We in the low, we smoking dope. We keep it close, you with the folks. Give me the dose, give me some dope. Little bit of hope, you already know, you know. Bitch, we the top of the sauce for the toppings, you know that they copping you off. They cleaning them out, but these bitches they hopping. I couldn't fall out with it, bro. Hotter than Taki, I like it, I cop it. Ain't nobody stopping the go. Smoke like they daddy, we sitting in the lobby, we just bring it out the whole flow. Getting high in the sky, boss, I can see it. Hot spot in this plush dot and it's lit. Screw chop, Gucci sauce, got them dripping. For the cops, we can't be stopped.
Let's go. Ha. I needed some shit with some bop in it. Let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving. That whip had a cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga. Oh, you asking for pictures with niggas? What's your name? Get the fuck out the spot, nigga. Tryna figure which deal I'ma take. I woke up, couple meal on my plate. Let's eat. I'm investing in real estate. I just went and gave my mama 100. Probably won't hear me open my mouth, bless you hear me talking about finding some money. Let's go. As soon as I found that, I flipped that. I'm a little bit different, they get it. No, I'm stiff on the bitch and she dig. Tryna find out why baby ain't all in the mentions. No, she ain't get no DM from me. Bitch, this rich nigga dick, it ain't free. She be throwing that at, yeah, she good at it. Turn around when we fuck, make her look at it. She like, ha. I needed some shit with some bop in it. Let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving. That whip had a cop in it. My bitch got good pussy, fly her across the.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I hear it likes the girls. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! We have a dose of a freaky ghost, baby. You better call. Ghostbusters! Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, oh no. Ghostbusters! When it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call. Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Think you better call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Louder! Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
There you go, you're welcome. Don't push yourself. I've learned that the hard way. I mean it for including my right knee then quite a bit. Hey, I'm still up and moving, so I mean. Still breakdancing just as hard. Sure thing. Stop and take a break. Don't hurt yourself, you don't want to be out of a job. I'd a slave over a stove. What you want? Asian. Any further Asian cuisine? Most people can. I must have celiac disease. Means are allergic to anything with gluten. Basically. Has a wheat product. Gluten is anything with wheat. Most things in this world. I can. I would be very angry if I was never able to test my food. I would just shove a spoon in someone's face and go test it for me. Price.
There's a whole galaxy out there.
We are ordering a thing of rice. Brown. White rice is nice and all, but brownie's actually organic. We are eating healthy tonight. We are eating healthy tonight. We are eating healthy tonight. Yes. 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 It's a week-based product. It's a week-based product. Welcome back to the stream where all we do is sleep. Hang on, I got a perfect song for this. I'm awake, what happens? Darn, come on, man. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm using voice to text. Basically, I'm speaking and it's typing for me, so I'll be able to actually speak in conversation. Basically. Don't worry, I'm also dead. It's midnight here. Love being on the East Coast. That was supposed to be sarcastic, but because of this program it doesn't say it sarcastically. Don't know, I don't want to mess with it because I spent two. What's time with this? Then I switched my avatar. One of my odd models I used to use back in desktop. About to hit my 2-year mark. I've been here too long. Hell yeah? Hell yeah? Motorcycles are fun. Yes, I do. A 2000 Suzuki. I say boy man. There's the hack. Deontay. What the hell is going on with this thing? It's not picking up my accent. My accent is killing it. Okay, I think I got it working again. Looking at these pixels are amazing. That's a negative, Captain. I don't even remember the last time I had that. How did we get to this conversation? I think I am too. Go to bed then. Wish I could say the same, but again, it's midnight. I might get off. Wearing these knee pads are awkward for me. Yes. Mine are basically working knee pad. It's not just a little block of my knees, my entire leg basically. Only reason why I got them was because the fact that again my knee was starting to get destroyed, so I had to. Breaking really destroys the knees. That is the term for breakdancing. I've only been doing this for 3 years, so don't worry, there's still things that I don't know. Why, thank you. Fully self-taught the last 3 years. And still trash. I said trash for fresh words too. I'm trash. Jesse Indian step while I'm going cooking. Doing one hand freezes flipping a hamburger. What is going on, man? See you in the nether realm. You know I'm supposed to be at work at 6 a.m. and yet here I am being up at midnight. This is a yikes. I don't know why, but he just started calling me that. I saw you doing some jump style and shuffle. There's a lot of shuffle. I like just trying to find the break dancers in this game because they're so rare. You hardly ever see breakdancers fully. I just recently made my room bigger so an entire bed over there and I want to make it into a Murphy bed so I can move it out of the way. It would open up so much more room. I don't know how well this will track, but hang on. Still, I'd have all that room. My border is here but my desk is behind it. I know that I've run into my wall too many times. I get scared to hit my wall because I have a bunch of things on it. Have a guitar here and my diplomas over here. Dinosaur just hanging out right here. A sword. Again, the accent. When it doesn't translate properly, blame the accent. And that's a negative, Captain. I'm Native American. Probably was a dog. Not a wolf. It's illegal to own a wolf. Point made. I have a turtle that's illegal now. Right after I bought the turtle, it became illegal to own. Because people were releasing the breed into the wild. Ecosystem.
Walk ourselves home by LED, but we're still sleeping with the light on. Slip into electricity, where our roads finally cross. We go forever and a day with all the messages we're sending, but we have never found a way to find when this all goes down. When the walls crumble around and all our dreams are falling down, pick up our pieces that we found and build ourselves back again.
I wish I could say the same about any of my teachers, but nope. It's in my blood now. This nice concrete floor. It has carpet on the top, but it's really rough. Going to be putting in a wood floor. Like a studio-based floor. Basically imagine the floor that's right here. Okay, seriously, I think we need to get off. Already, well, until next time. Have a good one.
The walls crumble around, and all our dreams are falling down. Pick up our pieces that we found, and build ourselves back again. As I try to let you in, we will be emptied from within. The seasons change, we shed our skin, until we're almost human.
Trying to find a place, trying to find my place out there. We're beaten down, trying to work it out. No, we're not out yet. It doesn't have to be this way. I put my heart out on display. It doesn't have to be today. 'Cause tonight we're more than this. We're more than this tonight. Find all we missed today. Forget the past, let's make this last. Just close your eyes and fly away. Forget the past, let's make this last. Raise your glass and dance the night away. Did your work, did your out, did your out. Did your work, did your out, and dance the night away. Did your work, did your out, did your out. Did your work, did your out, and dance the night away. Dance the night away. We're driving out under city lights, never look so bright, I swear. We're looking out over love so lost. Why are we so lost? It doesn't have to be this way. I put my heart out on display. It doesn't have to be today. 'Cause tonight we're more than this. We're more than this tonight. Find all we missed today. Forget the past, let's make this last. Just close your eyes and fly away. Forget the past, let's make this last. Raise your glass and dance the night away. Dance the night away. Did your work, did your out, did your out. Did your work, did your out, and dance the night away. Dance the night away.
I know it's true. I've never met anyone like someone like you. And now I'm up thinking a lot is all I do. Searching for answers to your secrets and truths. And I won't stop until I know that all of my life has been leading up until this moment. Oh, I'm trying to stand tall, but I'm nervous, and dear God, I show it. It's so hard to face the sky when I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling in your eyes.
Planning on staying any longer. I'm actually supposed to leave literally like 10 minutes ago. And Sweden, if you're still out there, thank you so much for the raid. And thank you everybody for all the follows. It's so hard to face the sky when I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling in your eyes. I wasn't actually planning on doing that, by the way. Oh well, I guess I hit 200 followers. So. Thank you everybody so much for all the follows. You are all greatly appreciated. And thank you everybody for all the support. And everybody who's been so supportive up until now. Oh man, just so you guys know, it's really hard for me to unmute myself and talk on the mic. I'm like a little anxiety attack right now. Mr. Crosser, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, please. Hey, Code said it. He said 200 follows. Unmute? What's real? I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous right now. Yeah, you said it. You said it like, was it 100 followers or 200 followers? Or was it 500? I have a feeling it was 1,000 followers. I felt like I had to keep my word, I guess. How's the mic, by the way? Is it good? Is it loud enough? Is it not loud enough? Is my music too loud? That's a nice song. I like that song. Yep, gonna add that to my playlist. Is that better? Any better? A little better? Tiny little bit? Maybe? Just slow, maybe so? Oh, it's my jam right there, guys. That's my jam.
Baby, 'cause in the dark you can't see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there. With you I'll always share, because when the sun shines we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever, said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath.
Should I just go back to mute? Or how about we just keep it as a one-time thing, just for this special occasion right here? Thank you. Now I have to get used to like pronouncing people's names properly. Yeah, did you just notice that, Riku? You know what, I have to say a lot of these things couldn't have been possible if it wasn't for this guy named Code, this guy's literally the guy who broke me out of my shell, like little by little, just chipping away at it, introduced me to everybody. Everybody was so welcoming, so supportive. I literally have a story to tell from like the very beginning since I started all of this. I literally went to a gathering and this guy introduced me to every person individually in there. Who does that? I was nervous, yeah. My anxiety was kicking in. I had a hard time. It made things a little easier that I was mute. But when I had to speak to everybody, it would have been kind of hard for me to do. Don't do that, Code. Don't act that way. This guy's literally the person who pretty much gathered all of this together for me. I felt like such a loner at some point. Like I wanted to learn to dance, but I didn't really have any friends. I mean, when Code came around, I found myself being surrounded by different people, all these dancers, that I'd wish that I'd known sooner. But I don't think I would have had the guts to do it by myself. All I can say is that one day, when I see somebody in the same situation as me, I definitely have to return the favor. Well, you are. This is like a very special occasion for me right now. I'm feeling very tender. My heart's like ready to like just blow up and fall apart. You know what? That's really what it's all about too. Like this community, this whole entire dance community is it's really amazing to tell the truth. Everybody shows so much support and so much love. My only regret is not finding out about it sooner and not starting to dance a lot sooner. That's where ever since I started, it's just everything's been great. I'm so happy. I feel great. My body feels great. Definitely has helped with the anxiety for sure. I almost never feel it anymore, except for this occasion right now. It's hitting me right now, which is kind of hard. It's hard to deal with, to tell the truth. That's probably why you see me pacing back and forth. I'm like, I'm not even like doing it intentionally. It's sort of just happening on its own. That's not true. You did everything, okay? You brought everything. You literally grabbed everything from the table and you brought it to me when I was too shy to walk on over and help myself. That's really what it is all about. And I really appreciate you, Code. I'd give you a smooch right now if I could. Just don't tell your girlfriend. Oh, wait. Perfect. Well, so much for leaving, right? Yeah, I'm still waiting for your pants, by the way. Are you gonna send me those things or what? Share it, Bob. Share it. Share it with the world. I'm still waiting for those pants, Code, okay? I promise you, I'm gonna take care of it for you, okay? Don't worry. I just love how everybody's just like, what are they talking about? Long story short, I offered to fix his pants because he broke his model somehow. It has this huge gaping hole in the crotch area. I don't know why. Not gonna ask how it happened, but I offered to fix it for him. And I'm still waiting on that model, by the way. I feel like it's the least that I can do. But as soon as you're ready, offer to random for free. Send that over my way. I'll fix it for you.
If we lose the track of what we think, then we might as well pack up and move on. With nonsense I had it, cause it's so regressive and not what I do believe in. Try my best not to panic when the world's ending and chaos got the best of me. Cause I'm losing touch with who I'm meant to be.
I can't help myself. I just hear the music and my body just wants to move around on its own. It's like I'm taking really light movements because like these huge movements just, it just hurts. It hurts so good. I didn't just say that. That's why I was sitting down. I was trying to stop myself from getting up and continuing. So no, I just keep going. My music is muted. No. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it's muted. I see it playing in the background. The biggest highlight of this entire stream right now is you, Code. It's all about you. This amazing, beautiful, Code requested person literally brought me this world out of nowhere and said, here, you can have this. I'm like, what? I don't know you. I don't know who would go that far for anybody, but it's definitely very appreciated. Changed my life big time. I mean, there's little things that led me up until this point, but everything sort of was like a chain reaction, or like it had like sort of like a domino effect, where I'd met one person and they introduced me to another person, and they introduced me to IDA, and I ran into Code. And he introduced me to everybody else in IDA when nobody knew who I was. Yes, I'm sure. I didn't actually. Riku, I met you through, I want to say, Konara and Max. I think we were in Yox's world. And I think you added me or I added you, I can't remember. I saw you online one night. I was really bored. I was like, I want somebody to dance next to, you know, like a lot of the times when I can't find the hype, I like to go to other people and just watch them, and it sort of inspires me and it kind of gives me that energy. So I went over to you. You were memeing around with Voidy, running around. I was like, okay, I'll let them do their thing. And I was passing by this mirror. I seen this guy playing music in front of a mirror while he was dancing, and I was like, oh, hold on, let me go over there real quick. I don't know how to dance that good, but let me start moving my body. And I made another friend through that. And then you, Voidy, and was it Lane came along, and we all started dancing in front of the mirror, and everyone was just looking at us like, are these guys really dancing or are those emotes? And I'm just staring at the guy like, really? That was a fun night. I had a lot of fun that night. I also tried to do my first handstand. I fell down. My microphone on my headset stopped working ever since. I don't know what happened. Not that I use it anyways, but still, you know. And right now I'm using my index headset. So I'm actually recording with this wire hanging out of my ceiling. Even though half of the songs were all memes, I still had a lot of fun. And when I saw you walk into the room, I was like, you know what? You're a DJ tonight.
Now you're slipping through my fingers and I don't know what to do. And I keep hoping you call back. Can we forget about the past? Cause baby, all I really want is you.
I'm glad you're still here, man. A lot of you just lurked in the back. Yeah, which was kind of surprising. And so I was like, I said earlier, I was like, bring the memes, code, let's go. I believe you, Riku. Riku's like second to code though. Or is he? I want to see this. I want to be there for this. Definitely want to see this. Like, you guys have to invite me. Like, I have to be there. I know it's gonna be fun. It has to be done, guys. It has to be done. Can you guys schedule it for next weekend so I can be there? I have to work for the next 4 or 5 days, so I won't be able to join you guys. But I'm definitely up for the memes though. Are you guys gonna build a playlist and everything or what? Everything's already ready to go. Stage is ready, spectators ready, playlist is ready. The meme team. Meme crew? Meme team versus 4 gang versus Cripple Crew. I'm still reserving that name, by the way, Code. I swear, why are more people coming in? It's like more people always come in when I'm just like not doing anything at all. I want that name, Cripple Crew.
Stare out at the ocean. Wonder what could lie below. Think about how foreign time seemed.
Not as soothing as yours.
Many, many years ago.
Bye, Riku. It's nice hanging out with you. Hope to dance with you again sometime soon. Hopefully this weekend. Message me.
It's not but a moment to buy a ticket and just go. And I can't say where I've been.
Code, I'm so sorry about that. It was all in joke. Okay, this is what happened. I saw you turn the other way and I was like, I'm gonna sit on his lap and just wait for him to turn back this way. So you can be like, what the hell? And it hit me so hard. 'Cause I was laughing on the inside. I was trying not to laugh. When I turned to my left and I saw that nameplate, I was like, oh my god, is that? I didn't know who it was. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, this is bad. I don't want them to get the wrong idea. Let me just scoot over. That wasn't supposed to happen. I had no idea who that was. Hamster version. Ron was like standing like right beside her too. Hey, I don't blame her for thinking that way. Ron's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. I know you're out there, Ron.
But these are stories that define us. These are lessons how we grow. And I can't say where I've been, where I'm going in the end. And I can't say where I'll be when you come calling right after me. And I can't say where I've been, where I'm going in the end. And I can't say where I'll be when you come calling right after me, right after me.
Can I ask why not?
And I can't say and I can't say.
Is that really your role in that Discord server?
And I can't say.
Emery? Did I say that right? Are they a streamer?
And I can't say where I've been, where I'm going in the end. And I can't say where I'll be when you come calling right after me.
That name is actually not familiar to me. I don't think I've come across them. So I'm like knocking everything over. Where is Sweet? Sweet just jumped in here and just like dumped the entire raid in here and like didn't even say one thing, did she? Oh, I got you. Okay. Got it. Well, I guess. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, hey, I guess everybody's got their own thing, right? That's what you guys are into, that's what you guys are into. For the rest of the world, though, some of us are just, we just want hamster wheels, that's it. Hamster wheels and goldfish food? She, he, did I say she? Thank you. Trixu? Is that right? Am I saying it right, Trixu? You know what? I should add that, huh? Maybe I should add that. I'll put that somewhere in the world. Just for the laughs. I love that. I love that emote. It's like how I always enter the Discord chat. I just drop some cheeks. Drop the cheeks into the chat, guys.
Start the conversations, give you my confessions, tell you all the things I felt about
Twix? Ooh, Twix. When was the last time I had a Twix? That sounds so good. Next time I go to the store, I'm gonna pick some up. Dude, that is so cute. Super cute. No promises. I agree with this. I think so too. Only known you for a few moments. I think you've been around in the past. Oh my god. I love those cookies. Just so you know. I appreciate it. Ooh, that is not a bad idea. Doubt I'm gonna have to do something like that one day. A hamster wheel turning, kind of like a little loading screen. That's a nice idea. I have to see how I can like create an animation for that.
You're saying it's hopeless that I should hope.
I have to ask my friend if he can make me another hamster drawing.
Well, maybe she might. You say it's beyond us. What is beyond us? Let's see and decide. We've been mediocre.
Thank you.
Even before this, burns have us long when it's twice as bright. So if it's beyond us, then it's beyond us.
That Linksy, how does it feel? How does it feel to get booped by a cutie?
And I will still be here, stargazing. I'll still look up, look up, look up for love.
Really? You think so? In what way? In what way, Code? I mean, if Allie punches herself in the face with her controllers all the time, then you can definitely say that we're similar. I'm so glad that I'm mute most of the time, otherwise you guys would probably hear me slapping myself all the time. You know, I've only seen Allie dance maybe twice. And I've only joined Allie once, which was like the last stream she did. I felt like dancing. I was like, you know what? I don't know anybody who's online who's dancing right now. Oh wait, Allie's streaming. The world is open to friends. Ooh, let me go check this out. And of course, I got nervous. Because I was just dancing on the side, like just doing my own thing. I was just vibing on the side, and she's just like, walked over it. I'm like, no. And I got really nervous. doing it in front of everybody else. Which is weird. I know it doesn't make sense because I'm streaming here and I dance here, but it's like coming into somebody else's stream and dancing beside them makes me nervous. It's gonna happen down. And my voice, Minxie? Bish, what the? 0. Thank you for making me blush. Someone told you what, 0? I don't know. Is it censored for anybody else? Maybe you know what? I don't understand Streamlabs and all this thing. Like I'm new to streaming. I have no idea what I'm doing. I changed something last night to make it so like censored words were accepted by regulars and subs. And I know for sure Bob comes pretty frequently and 0 does come by a lot too. So I'm wondering if maybe it's because maybe it doesn't apply to you? I have no idea. What a nice song. I actually am not sure. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have no idea how Twitch works. I've literally not even been much of a Twitch user at all until I started streaming. And before I even did start looking at Twitch, there was only one person that I really watched stream, and he stopped streaming, which I was kind of sad about. I mean, I just want you guys to know that like I don't know too much about how to set everything up. I'm sorry if like there's a lot of things that are missing and the auto profanity filter kicks in and I automatically bans you for some reason. Like I think it was happening to Bob's last night. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Emma. Turn it down, just for you, Yama. Just for you. Cause I know you can't sleep. Just so you guys know, Yama, he's like on everybody's stream. I never see him go to sleep because he's always online on someone's stream. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. 1 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 5 p.m. in the evening. You know, it might just go. Like, adrenaline just might kick in and just take over him. Tell him. I'm feeling a little better. I'm not gonna lie, feeling a little better. I feel like I just let off like a lot of weight off of my shoulders. But I can't say I'll be this confident to unmute myself the next time. I wonder if it's just like a one-time thing, you know? That's usually what happens. I am too, actually. I didn't think I would be able to, but for some reason I felt like I should. I felt, I don't know what the right term is, compelled. I felt like I had to. I do it. Do it for the bots, guys. Do it for the bots. Eat more eggs? You know, I slowed down my egg intake. But I probably should, because like I have like 5 cases of eggs just sitting in the fridge, in the garage, in the garage. Night Trixie. Trixie. You have yourself a good night. Sleep tight, sweet dreams, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Yes. I mean, you have to stockpile what you can get out here. It's like, it's become this trend. If you go to the grocery stores over here, like, it's way more crowded than it normally is, and everybody is buying by the bulk, so they don't have to keep going out frequently. I was for a good while. I kind of slowed down my intake on, I mean, like, just haven't been eating as much. But when I first started out, yeah, I was like prepping meals, and I always had eggs ready to go, so I needed a snack in between. I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't live alone. I live with my brother. My dad lives with us too. So, we definitely have extra food to go around for everybody. And how many eggs? I want to say maybe 32 eggs per case, roughly. And when I cook or anybody else cooks, I don't usually just cook for myself. I usually tend to make like a batch for all of us. That way we can sort of just share. Hi, Ona. Hope you're having a good night. Are you still working?
On our own, we jump, we fall, forgotten.
What is up with all this music? Just giving me such good vibes right now.
Running out now, won't hide away anymore like yesterday, 'cause we're running out now.
You know, before I turned the mic on, I was wondering if I should keep streaming or not. I don't know. I was kind of asking myself, like, do I really need to be streaming? And at some point I came across my mind that maybe I should just stop. I don't know. I don't really know why I thought of it, but just, I guess I sort of wondering, like, would it even really matter if I stopped streaming or not? I mean, I'd still keep dancing. I guess I just didn't feel like streaming anymore. But it kind of contradicts what I ended up doing just now anyways. I ended up streaming anyways. But I can't say for sure if I did. And I'm definitely gonna miss you guys. It's gonna be quiet, very quiet for me. Because to be honest, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people I talk to. When it comes to my family, I tend to keep to myself. I hide in my room, do my own thing. You can practically ask my family, like, how often they see me. And they'll probably tell you, like, almost never, ever since he was born. And I had a lot of fun doing this. I just wanted to watch my VODs, really, to tell the truth. My hard drive was so full, it was like there was no space. And I have a ton of hard drives in my computer. I'm sitting right over there. I only have like 8 hard drives, but they're all full. Like, I have a lot of projects that I work on, like video. I just like drawing a lot, music. At one point I got into filmmaking a little bit. I wasn't very good at it, but I still wanted to try it out. And because of that, all my hard drives are full. I have no space. So I started a stream and I said, you know what, I'm going to use Twitch to watch over my VODs because I can upload those into YouTube and I can download them. But not like I had the space anyways. And that's exactly what I did. And before I knew it, people were coming along and watching, and this would be at like 4 in the morning. Like, I would literally spend the entire day working on this avatar just to try to get it to I guess work decently for dancing. Actually, I have a lot of the other avatars that, like, I have like 10 different versions of this avatar, and it's just each one is just like changes. And probably even share it if you guys want to see. You can see the sort of progression over time on how this avatar was developed. I spent like a good 30 days. When the whole COVID thing started, I spent a good 30 days in the first month back to back working on this avatar. And at one point, I got it stolen from me. Somebody stole this avatar from me. They literally downloaded my Unity assets files using a modified client. And I spent a good month working on it, and honestly, it devastated me, because it was just like, how is it that, you know, I spent so many hours, so much effort, and so much time learning Blender and Unity just to have it just taken away just like that. On the hair, actually, I actually did that myself too. I took my time trying to understand how it worked just to get it to where I wanted to be. I mean, it still needs a lot of work. There's still a lot of things that need to be done, but I've been lazy. I've just been enjoying myself dancing, to tell the truth. I've made little changes here and there, but nothing too serious. You guys want to see what the original avatar looked like? It's actually based off of this. Or the original avatar design is where this sort of design came from. My avatars are missing off my list. Interesting. Like, where'd they go? Yeah, it's not here anymore. I wonder if I have to reload or something. I'm enjoying myself right now, yeah. Definitely feel comfortable. And to tell the truth, I didn't think I would ever do something like this. I actually wanted to stream back a year ago when I first got my VR, but I was way too nervous to do it. I was like, you know what, I can't do this. And I was also a mute because I just couldn't speak on the mic. Alright, let's see, does this work now? I'm having a huge brain fart right now. Like, I can't find my avatars for some reason. Just like, it's just not there. I see like the public avatars and all that. It's too bad. I kinda wanted to share it. Technically I am. But if you know me pretty well, then we can definitely have long, deep conversations. At least according to my best friend anyways. Which I haven't spoken to in like months. Okay, well I can't share it. Well, long story short, I had my avatar stolen and I had to quit VR chat for maybe 2 weeks. I didn't want to come back anymore. I was like, no, you know what? Put way too much effort just to have my stuff stolen. Then when I came back though, I saw this avatar, not this one right here, the original one I made. I was like, you know what? okay, I had it stolen. Assets are probably gonna get spread out everywhere. You know what? You know what the biggest thing that bothered me was that the guy said, he said, I'm gonna take this avatar and I'm gonna go ERP with it. That bothered me the most. Like, it's just like, you're a sick person, you know, like, you couldn't make me feel any more disturbed other than taking my work just to go and ERP with it. I told a friend about this, and this friend told another friend about it, and for like a good while there was like a group of people looking for this guy. And from what I understood, this guy also had like a modified client, or a pretty deep modified client, because the other people that I knew saw it, and I guess there's a way if somebody has a modified client, another person can see if they have a modified client or not. Yeah, so ever since then, it's just like, the messed up part was that I was actually at a friend's world, and that friend's friend was the one who stole my stuff from me. Oh man, JJ, thank you for gifting the sub. I appreciate it. I'm just doing like a voice reveal. Like really nervous, but I'm a little more comfortable now. Looking forward to that next dance class, by the way. I do, it's just I have anxiety issues and it's hard for me to talk sometimes, but it comes and it goes. So some days like I can be really talkative, other days it's just like I can't speak at all. And sometimes it's just easier to be a mute, you know? Hi Konada. Surprised you showed up just now. Or your BTS sense is tingling again. Hey, it's tough sometimes, you know, it's hard. But I'm trying. I think I feel a lot more comfortable around you guys, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do it. Oh wow. I'm surprised the gym's even open where you are. Dude, JJ, thank you so much for everything, man. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me too. I feel like JJ also kind of put me out there too on the map. No, I have to give you credit, because it all started with Tombo. Tombo introduced me to you, and then when I saw you and I saw what you were doing, I was like, whoa, this guy is just like, is he like the founder or one of the founders? Like, what is this guy doing? I saw the whole Twitch thing and I was like, is he the one like putting everybody out there? Because honestly, if you ask me, I really thought it was beautiful. I was like, this is such an amazing fucking community. And I couldn't have been any happier to actually witness it with my own eyes. It's Tombo time. Definitely not. I wanna be able to praise you guys and thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. Because honestly, I wouldn't be where I am right now if it weren't for you guys. Because you guys pretty much gave me the motivation and the inspiration to take it this far. And that vision just opens up doors for everybody. And you know what? We can say the same thing about you. We appreciate you, JJ. Yeah, I really don't mind if I get hit with the MCA. I mean, I'd feel bad for, you know, losing this little place for everybody to come and hang out, but it really doesn't bother me that much. I should be bothered by it, I know, because you guys pretty much put together this community. I'm just here streaming. You guys came along, and you guys all built this community yourselves. I didn't do anything. And Tombo, I love that guy too. I love that guy too. Tombo still thinks I'm a girl, so I was kind of hoping he'd show up. I never told him anything. He sort of just made the assumption. I just ran with it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, I actually started doing that ever since. Oh, I mean, I've been doing that for a couple weeks now, but like I do it pretty quick now. Or as soon as I end the stream, I'll download it and upload to YouTube. I still have to figure out how to pronounce your name. Is it Wyatt? Wyatt Nora? Is it Nora? Wyatt? So either or. You have yourself a good night. Sweet dreams. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. Code Nada? Code Nada. Is it like a cross between Code and Konada? Code Nada? I can already see it. I can already see it. Code with his happy feet. And Konada with his K-pop spinning moves. You know what? JJ. Mr. Yo Bonbon, thank you so much for the follow. You know what? It really has, because like earlier today I'm sort of like in the store waiting for my drink, and I'm just sort of like trying to practice happy feet. I'm like, you know, I can barely do it because I have carpet in this room. I can barely do it. I'm just like, oh, you know, the surface of this floor is so smooth. And I'm just there with my headphones in, and I'm just like in front of people. And I'm not known for doing something like that. I would never do something like that. I'm naturally just, I want to say I'm shy, but for some reason I just felt confident. There's even something crazier about it. It kind of blew me away. I'm like, yeah, okay, I practice in VR, I try doing these things, people teach me moves, and I don't dance in real life at all. Like outside of VR, I don't dance. And one day when I did try it, I was like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, wait, what? Like I can do this? Like I can do all these little kind of things. I'm like, it's crazy because you're so used to seeing it in VR. You're looking at your avatar. You're like, okay, you know, you're trying to move your body properly in a way to sort of get your avatar to translate the movements without it looking all scuffed up. Yeah. And then you take the VR headset off and you're doing it in real life. I'm doing it in real life. I've never danced before. And I'm like, wait, what? Like I can do this? I can move like that? Like what? It's mind blowing, you know? Because you're so used to seeing yourself in a VR mirror. And when you see yourself in real life, you're just like, whoa. That's me? Even just looking back at the VODs, I'm like, when I do like certain moves, I'm like, wow, I did that? Like, that's me? Hard to believe, you know? It's sometimes I forget JJ that is me in real life. Yeah, the store has like the best floors to just like play around in. I'm just like, like sliding around and stuff, and just like spinning around, trying to practice happy feet that Ko taught me. Especially when it's like polished concrete. Like sliding just feels so good. How? That would actually be really funny to see. I'd love to see that one day. Just vibing so hard while you're just scanning people's items. Boop, boop, boop. I'm trying so good. I'm trying, man. You know, it was for me. It was definitely for me. I felt really comfortable that day, and I have a hard time dancing in front of people sometimes. Especially around you guys, like being pros, like I get nervous dancing around you guys, you know? Sometimes I freeze up. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I was laughing when you were talking about, like, you were like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, oh wait, you know, sometimes you have a brain fart and you're just like, and you just if you look back at the VOD, I was actually cracking up when you said that, because I was like, he's talking about me right now, because that's totally me. Like, I freeze up sometimes. I'm just like, especially when I'm around you guys, I'm like, I don't know what to do. But looking back at the VOD, I was like, I realized that I was really comfortable around you guys, and it was really fun seeing how everybody in that room, or in this room actually, everybody in this room was vibing out in their own way, and I feel like everybody was picking up off of their own, or each of their own energy, and sort of just it multiplied, you know, and everybody was just like so elevated. Yeah, JJ. I was cracking up so hard when he said that. I don't know if you saw me, Coach. I was like standing right next to you, but I was laughing so hard when he said that. And so it probably doesn't help that I like doing impersonations either. Sorry. Where's Konata at though? Konata, we gotta do some K-pop sometime. I've been craving the K-pop lately. Oh, there he is. I thought you were lurking. Ooh. Oh no, I don't have the energy tonight. I can't do it, Konata. I don't know which part of I don't know which part of the legs this is, but like my legs are shot, literally. Like I am done. And I think my knees are almost out too. Really, I feel like I've been missing out a lot lately. Like I feel like I haven't been dancing as much. I mean, I've been feeling really sick lately, and it's kind of been getting in the way, and I can't dance when I'm feeling sick. But I did it last night though. It's like, you know what? There are times where like I'm in bed, and it gets kind of depressing when you can't get up and do something like dancing, like something that you just love to do. If I'm in VR and when it comes to dancing, I definitely always eat a meal before. Definitely always have a protein shake. and I have one on standby, and I always bring some snacks like these like calorie bars to definitely keep myself fueled up during dance. How in the world do I appear offline? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do I look like offline? Like in the real world, or how in the world do you appear offline? Is that not enough, JJ? Oh, how in the world do you appear offline? I don't know. You know what? Sometimes, Zagoon, it bugs out. Sometimes you have to reload into another world. Sometimes you have to log out, and then it'll refresh itself. The friends list thing is really bugged up. I mean, it's doing a lot better than when it was a couple months ago, but it's still buggy here and there. Poor Code. Code, when you're in VR, Code, if you're not trying to, I mean, if you're avoiding trying to trip over your dog, or if you're not doing that, you're probably trying to avoid him eating your pizza. It's actually kind of interesting talking to people like on the mic while just reading chat. This is like totally new to me. I believe that. Code, I can't remember where you're from. You're either from Norway. You're from Norway or you're Swedish. I want to say you're Norwegian. I got a feeling you're Norwegian. Okay, I knew it was Norway. I think it has to be Norway.
I mean that new rap. It don't matter what you doing, cause we do laps. That's new facts. Okay, calm down if you're scared. You ain't calm, I don't care. You can run around.
Dude, Code is super tall, man. I probably only reach up to like his chest.
On top of all these stairs. Y'all down below, y'all standing low. Keep looking up and just stare. This ain't no hide and seek. Find your seed. See, we came to take names. Y'all reminded me. Y'all can't lie to me. Too much pride to be. Just unleash another beast. It's just a side of me. Keep minding me. Like look now. That left fist get hooked now. My buck's down. You shook now. Got more heat. Get cooked now. Like oh man, I know them. Front stage, I show them. Just another animal that's stepping out. Like oh, I'm a beast.
That was like some big boy talk. Big boy talk? I can't relate to you guys. I Magic? Why? Like, are we talking about like... Your IRL beginner streams, like when you first started streaming in real life. I gotta second that. Code. Are we talking about last night's stream? Coming from a guy who has about 30 meme avatars. You know, Code, last night, I didn't even know that was you that I was standing next to until I looked at your name. I was like, oh, it's Code. And I was like, why am I not surprised? When I saw that avatar. That avatar looked really nice though, the way you were moving. Oh, I get you, JJ. You know what? My room is open too. It's like open to friends. Like anybody can come in.
You ain't calm, I don't care. You can run around, get your gunner down, we blow it up in the air. Bombs right there. On top of all of these stairs. Y'all down below, y'all sounding low. Keep looking up and just stare. This ain't no beast. Where you at? Been unleashed. What you doing? Sink my teeth. Y'all can't fathom I'm a beast. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Haven't you been doing it for like 7 years or something like that? Or all your life, JJ? Bob's. I was supposed to. Yeah, it's like 11 now. And I'm probably being like super loud. Like, I live in like these like newer communities. Like the housing, like it's so close to each other. Like you practically have no yard. So I feel like everybody in the neighborhood can just hear me right now. 2007, 2011. You've been doing it for a while, JJ. Wait, you just started up again? So there's a huge gap? Like a 9-year gap since you last danced? That's crazy. I got the impression you've been doing it all your life. I mean, just from watching you, the way that you move, I was like, whoa, this guy is like crazy. Like, I don't even know how you hit all of these like certain parts of the songs. Code. I am just chilling, Zagoon. Just relaxing. I was supposed to end forever ago. And like I said, for some reason, more and more people keep coming whenever I'm not doing anything, when I'm just chilling. I mean, I feel like everyone's like just sitting in the back, kind of being quiet, probably just watching everybody chat, but I don't normally see a lot of people like this on. Everyone's probably still lurking too from Sweet's last stream.
That was Mozart.
I'm actually scared about that, right? I'm actually scared about all the weight that I've been losing. And yeah, this beat's really nice. I actually have to add this to my playlist. Got a nice tempo to it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wrote that. I didn't. That was Mozart.
And now that you're still out there, I just saw the DM. Thank you so much. I got you, JJ. Sounds like a killer beat, that's for sure. You know what? I get confused, JJ. Which one is your main account? Is it JJ Ready to Teach or JJ Multimedia? Wait, has it? I haven't even been paying attention to it. My resting heart rate's like a 47 or something.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wrote that. I didn't. That was Mozart.
Okay. Alright. In that case, I will send it to JJ Multimedia Discord. Oops, wrong. I sent the title, I wanted to send the link. Go back and copy that. There you go. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Bobs? All thanks to Code. He said I had to do it. He said, "All right, 200 follows. Voice reveal." I kind of wanted to do it in case I did not stream anymore. Cause I don't know. I thought about it, and it's just like I don't know. At least you guys get to hear me one last time. But I definitely wasn't gonna stop dancing, that's for sure. But I would have focused all of my time on dancing and just practicing and learning all these moves. Because watching everybody, especially being in here the other day, watching everybody dance, I saw so many different styles. I was amazed, you know. I was like, wow, like literally like an infinite number of different types of colors. Like each one just defines its own little style. I mean, I thought about it at one point. I was like, would I really do it? I'm like, it's kind of hard to do. I don't know if I can. But maybe if I get a little more comfortable around everybody, then I might just be able to do it. And I sort of feel like I'm overdue. I feel like I should have done it a while back ago. But maybe it was good for me not to, because I wanted to get comfortable with everybody first. It's kind of like real life, you know. You go to like a social gathering, you invite me over to a party. I'm gonna be the quiet guy in the corner because like I don't know anybody. I just want to see what everybody's all about, and then maybe I'll just jump in like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" You know what? It's such a random right now, Kanata. It's actually not intentional. It's sort of auto playing right now. Jama. Jama, thank you for giving that sub. You know what, JJ? Since I started this, I feel like I love myself a lot more than I should have back then. Or, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just feel in general like I love myself a lot more compared to how much I loved myself before I started this. You know what? That's really like that's one thing that kind of bothers me, JJ. Is like you're right. There's a lot of people who feel they need to pretend and act a certain way, but honestly, I can't do that. You know, it's just here I am. This is me. Either you like me or you don't. You know, that's all there is to it. I'm not gonna sit there and cry about it. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be this way. And like, maybe people will like me. And I'm just like, you know what? If people don't like me, that's totally fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, if you like me the way that I am right now, come here, give me a freaking hug, cause like I love you. Seabaz, thank you so much for the follow. Fex code. Fex. I'm just not. I don't think I'm as short as I should be in real life. Fax B. Fax B. I'm gonna start sending faxes. 2020. That's what we do nowadays. Code calls me a hamster, but I'm not as short as a hamster would be in real life. Oh yeah, cause Code calls me a hamster. No, I'm okay where I'm at right now. Actually, I'm like 5'6". Like 5'6". Roughly in that area, anyways. I thought it was funny too that one time I told you about this avatar, JJ. You were like, I hope you're not that short in real life. But the avatar is scaled to my real life body proportion though. Like my elbow is here, my wrist is here, the tip of my fingers is here, my knees are right here, shoulders are right there, hips are right there. I don't know, it feels very welcoming though. Like it's just like an open seat, like the most comfortable open seat in the theater. It's just like it's got your name all over it, you know. It's got a placard and it's lit up with LEDs and everything. The square chair lap.
Dig deeper.
It's got LEDs. Zugun, you're 5'1"? You're like this tall for me.
Do something different here. Something that lasts.
or platformers. You want some platformers?
You are being very bad.
I believe it. I believe it, guys. I believe Code stuff Smurfs in his shoes. Confirmed. Dude, there's a candy called Smurfs? What? I don't know what that's like, but... Smurfs. Are they the Smurfs? Are they the ones that look like the Smarties? Smurfs. Sounds familiar. The little blue guys, yeah. I know it's the little blue guys with like the white caps. But he said there's a candy. Best candy. Smurfs best candy. Smurfs. It's either like Smarties or like M&Ms. I forget. Yeah, me neither. Obviously not popular in the States.
If you see it and believe it, then you know it's fake news. Fake news. Fake news. If you tweet it on your feed, it's only feeding fake news. Fake news. Only feeding bad news. If you see
Can you mail me some code?
then you know it's fake news.
Oh my god, what the what?
Fake news. If you tweet it
Dude, kitty cat. Seriously? Kitty? Is that you? Oh my god, thanks so much. Is that kitty cat? Dude, you seriously did not have to do something like that. Thank you. Oh my god, guys. Ona, are you still out there? Please save me. I don't know how to react to this, guys. My kitty, thank you so much for the biddies. I think that was like my second time receiving biddies, and I feel it's kind of weird for me to say biddies, like bits, biddies. I don't know. I'm not used to this. Okay. You want this song too? Like the one that's playing right now? JJ. I got you, code. Copy. Go to the code. Also, kitty, I don't know what happened. It sort of just happened. Code pressured me into voice revealing. You can thank him. You know what? I don't know how much that is, but it's red and it's like glowing, so it's obviously a lot. Wait, what? How do I do that, Yama? I'm hella new to this. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what? I have to do ASMR voice. Wait, what?
fake news, only feeding bad news. If you see it and believe it, then you know it's fake news. Fake news.
No way. It can't, it's not that much, is it? Wait, what? 10,000. Wait, what? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's 100, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. This is like... Dancing ASMR like Sweet Cheeks. Wait, what? You guys, what is happening right now? Like, did I die or something? Like, because I swear, like, everyone's being so freaking great. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys are being so awesome right now. Like, I feel like I'm in such a nice place right now, you know? I got you, JJ, don't worry. No, you are, Konata. I want to give a shout out to Konata for everything he's done for me. He's been so supportive, so loving. Introduced me to K-pop. Never thought I could do something like that. I feel like it completely changed my style. Or actually, I feel like it gave me a style to build off of. Because before all of this, I don't know what I was doing. I'm just I still don't know what I'm doing, you know. And I look back at myself and I'm like, you know what, I can do better, but it's like I don't know where to start. And then I've had people come along and teach me, and I've been incorporating everything that they've showed me. Yeah, Korean hip hop, their dance style is like really like super hype for me. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like my heart rate like jumps up to like almost 190 whenever I dance to K-pop. Like, there's just so much movement involved. It's like a lot of hand motions and a lot of footwork, and there's a lot of spins and rotations, and honestly it really just gets me so hyped up. Like, my energy sort of just blows up and just I can't hit every move that they can hit, but I try. Wow, that's crazy. Kitty, thank you so much again. Can't believe I'm just like looking up like, Kitty, just do that. Yeah, calm down, calm down. You know what? I feel Konata lives close by to me. I know he lives in my area, my general area. I feel like Konata is like my neighbor or something. You know what? I'd totally be down for a Konata. Maybe you can show me a thing or two. Maybe you can exchange some. I can't say exchange. Maybe you can teach me some dance moves. Ooh, yes. Definitely. Definitely do. Can't say no to that. Actually, I have one right here right now. I'm actually drinking honeydew right now. I like taro and honeydew. Oh man, what's dying? Oh my god. My heart's dying, guys. Yeah, but you've been doing it way longer than I have. Can we go to a Walmart and go to the electronics aisle and go dance in there? Can we go dance to some K-pop just like JJ? We're gonna go dance in the store. Can we do it with a smooth surface or floor? You know how it is, right? Round one, what's that? Is that like some type of I'm gonna say you're in the general LA area, Konata. Not sure what round one is, but it sounds almost like some type of arcade. Which in my area, definitely arcades are like a dead thing. Which I live in the Bay Area of California. And the only place I know where arcades are still a thing in California is definitely LA. Wait, you and Konata are roomies? What? Really? You guys are great, man. I really love you guys. I don't think I've gotten all of you guys together like this all at once. I like how you guys are all just sort of mingling with each other. You know what? That's really what I liked. Like when I first saw that you could do something like this on Twitch, like this is what I wanted right here. And everyone's sort of just mingling with each other. Calling it. Wait, Konata and JJ have met in real? You know what? Well, I'm not surprised with JJ because it seems like JJ's met everybody. But Konata, you've met JJ? What? Oh wow, that sounds cute. Sounds cute. I'll take some screenshots for the IRL picture chat section in Discord. I like this song. You know what? I don't know what Ron looks like in real life, but I believe you. I believe you guys. Did I tell you guys that I broke my mirror? I did, right? I have a mirror over here. Right now I have an acoustic wall that I made right here. It's got like the foam, like acoustic noise dampening foam on it. And behind it, I have a mirror. It was unintentional. And I can't remember. I think it was... No, I don't think it was with Konana. I don't think it was that day. But all I remember was I did some type of spin. And I slid so hard. And I just let myself use the wall to sort of drop onto it and sort of lean up against it. And all I remember was hearing a loud crack. And I was like, oh man, I hope that's not the mirror. And later, like at the end of the night, I went behind the panel, or the little acoustic wall that I made here, and I saw the mirror was like snapped in half. I think I was just really vibing. I was just like, I'm gonna do a spin, slide, drop to the wall, ooh, and I just heard like this loud crack. I sort of let myself fall and let the wall catch me. I used the Vibe Pro with the wireless kit. Right now I'm actually using the Index. I'm wired. Cool. Yes, apparently Code broke his ribs. I know, I feel bad for Code. He must have tripped on his dog and like landed on his like Vive wand or something and just broke his rib. So what's a year later? Wait, you're buying another OG5?
So much space, but still you can't.
Dude, what is up with all this nice fucking music? So chill. Oh.
I ask to stay, but all you do is leave.
Dude, if you need... Have you already bought it, JJ? I feel like there's somebody in IDA who asked me if I wanted, because I was considering getting wireless, and he offered to sell me it. For pretty dirt cheap too. He was including everything, PlayStations and controllers. But one thing I do realize, doing this whole dance thing, I realize it's nice having a backup headset. I've already broken these controllers. They're practically falling apart. I don't know if you guys ever noticed me walking around like this is me walking forward, like it's broken. It doesn't run or sprint anymore. I have to move sideways just to get around. Also, it doesn't walk backwards anymore. And the trigger on the right hand, it fell off and it was just hanging by the ribbon. I literally glued it back together. Definitely plenty of times where I did spins and just like there's a wall right here. Just smacked the controller right into the wall so many times. And I think one day I smacked the controllers too hard to each other and the trigger just fell off. Oh no way, dude. I'm scared of that. Do you know what caused it? I heard you mention it. I heard you mention it earlier or the other day.
The space between us slowly disappear. I'll be here. I'll be here.
Yeah. Sounds dead. I hate it too. It's just a wireless thing though, right? You want to get gray screen when you're in wireless? I hate it when you swap out batteries too, because if you swap out batteries and your headset turns on, if you don't put that headset on and make it active right away, like 2 minutes later it'll just gray screen or black screen on you. Oh. Don't forget the floss code. Don't forget to floss. I can't stand it either. Like, it's great that you were free and that you could move as freely as you want, but in my experience, like this last week or two, like it happens way too often. And there are times where I'm just like sitting there for like half an hour. I think last night I probably spent an entire hour trying to get everything to work again, because if it wasn't the gray screen or the black screen, it's tracking pairing issues. Like my trackers are not pairing for some reason when my headset dies, and I end up having to like disconnect all of the dongles and repair everything all over again. And then Zero got mad at me because I didn't say hi to him. He's like, I'm leaving. And I was like, no, don't go, Zero. Don't go. Yeah, Zero got mad at me because like he said, he walked into the chat, he was like, hi, and I was just like, I ignored him so badly because I was just like trying to repair everything, disconnecting everything, trying to get my headset to turn back on. And he's like, oh wow, like you're not gonna say hi to me? You'll say hi to them but not me? Wow, okay, I'm leaving, I'm mad now. And I was like, no, Zero, don't get mad, I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally said hi to Ona, but I didn't say hi to Zero. It's like, wow, you're gonna say hi to Ona but not me? Oh man, I felt like the biggest jerk in the world. It's hard for me sometimes to keep up with chat. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I overlook things that I don't notice that certain people say certain things. Yeah, but his name stood out a lot more. It was blue. It was a lot easier to see. It's not even like that. It was literally just my mind was racing. I was just trying to fix everything, and I saw his message pop up, but I think I just completely slipped my mind, you know. Oh, what happened to the music? Oh, it changed. Oh, nice music going on right now. Wait, Konada, you live right down the street from me? What? Yeah, you know what? I think the biggest thing what I notice on your streams, JJ, is always the mic. Like, it's always set to the wrong mic or something, because it sounds like you're like over here on this side of the room, and your mic sounds like it's over there. Like last night, last night I was watching over the VOD and I was like, wait, like how come sometimes like he sounds really good and other times like he sounds so far away? You know what? I had that issue too with my first VR headset. I had an index when I first started out on VR chat, and it would swap out my mics. That VR headset died a week later. That VR headset died a week later, and then 2 weeks later when I got my replacement from Steam, my Phantom Touch went away. So I was like, oh, what happened? It's gone. Why? I felt like a crackhead without his crack. You know, I was like, where's my Phantom Touch? You know, like, I need my Phantom Touch. Not gonna lie, it was a great feeling when I first started out on VR. It's like, whoa. I would do this thing where I would just stare at my hands all day, like, wow. And then when I take out my headset in real life, I'd be like doing the same thing, like, wow, this is real life. It looks so real. And for some reason, like in VR chat, like you're so carefully trying to like move your hand to like pick up objects. In real life, I would do the same thing trying to pick up my cup. Like I would stare at my hand slowly, just reaching in to grab my cup. Just, I got it. Yes.
Stuck inside a prison for my mama, I will not give up. I'm still in my zone, still with no phone. I ain't got nothing to prove to you and your friends. You can pretend that I don't exist or amuse you. Say what you want, I'm hitting blunts with people you think that don't matter. Normal as fuck, front if you want, you just don't know what I'm after. Doing sort of shows all up and down the fucking globe. We took nothing, made it something, then got robbed of all our hope. I've been ducking, I've been diving, now I know I'm still.
You know what? I did the same thing, Konada. I would wake up, like it'd be dark in my room, but I could sort of still see like the shadow of my hands. And I would just stare at my hands like this, like opening and closing my hands. It's like, why does it feel like my real life hands are like my VR hands? And I would just like, wow, it's so real, guys. You know what? For the first time the other night, I saw that Ready Player One movie, and I was like, whoa, you know what? This movie, I see it being a real thing in the future. Like, I'm calling it right now. I wouldn't doubt it if in the future, you don't have to leave your house anymore. You can do a job within virtual reality, as long as somebody codes it to where you can do real life functions. I don't know, let's say you work in an office or something, you process certain things. I wouldn't doubt it if you didn't have to go out to the office anymore, and you can just sit at home with a VR headset, interface and everything in front of your face, and just do everything at home and make money from it. How do I control my legs? I'm using the HTC Vive trackers. I have a tracker over here on my foot, right above my shoe, another one over here, and I have a tracker right here. Actually, hold on, I can show you. This little ball right here represents one tracker, another tracker over here on my foot, another one over here, and obviously you got base stations that read the location of the trackers every time you move. In real life, the tracker translates it, or pretty much tells your computer, hey, your hip is moving in this direction. Display it on your avatar. Can I jump? Yeah, you can. You can do a lot more, actually. Are you new to this or something, GOG? Have you not seen that before? Yeah, it definitely. It's not perfect, but it's a start for now. You know, I only see this thing growing and getting any bigger over time. Or delivering. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Kivarwe? I did the same thing one time too. I woke up in the middle and I was like, oh wow, this looks so good. Like, oh that's right, it's IRL. But all I remember was waking up in the middle of the night and it's just like my mind for some reason kept telling me like, hey, you're still in VR. Wait, jiggles on the avatar? On my avatar, yeah. There's definitely jiggles. Like, I need to design my own straps, like something a lot more solid and firm. It's like, I want to say it's a contribution of like, my avatar's foot length is still a little bit too long. And obviously my trackers aren't secured as great as I want them to be. Instant waifu spawns. Dao, just start on it. Just start developing it already, Dao. You already have the idea in your head. Nobody else has thought of it yet. Also, take mine too. Take mine too. Take it. Hold on. Wait. There you go. That's right. Is it not coming back? Is it back? Is it not coming back? Is it back? Is it not coming back? I can't even tell. Oh, okay, it's back. Alright. It's funny that you say that because that's so true. It has been behaved strangely enough up until now. But I want to say half of the downtime it's also because, I mean, half of the downtime is missing as well because I'm using the index headset right now. So I don't have to worry about getting that black screen of death or losing my pairing on my controllers and stuff. Also, thank you, Konada. You know what, Dao? I have like about, I want to say 7,000 hours on PSO2. So don't feel bad. That's like 7,000 hours like spread out between like 4 different characters. It's a good game. A lot better with friends for sure. I remember before I got back into VR chat, I was playing that for a good while and I got so into it. My friend got me back into it I was hooked. And then one day he was like, hey, let's go play another game. And we started playing this other game. And I was like, not enjoying myself anymore. It's like, I miss PSO2. Then I got into some drama and I was like, uh-oh, you know what, I gotta walk away from this game, guys. Yeah, on the Japanese servers. The game's been out since like 2011. Everyone's so hyped about it and I'm just like, it's gonna die down like after a year. No. I'm also pretty bad too, you know. That game is literally a fashion game. Like, you will spend a lot of money on that gacha just trying to get the fashion items that you want. That is, PSO2 is definitely my go-to. Like, if I can't do anything else, that's where I go. Yeah, drama, you know. I into some drama on another game. And it was pretty bad. Like, me and my best friend, like, actually stopped talking because of it. And I was like, whoa, it's that bad. Like, I don't want anything to do with this. Like, I have to walk away from this game. It's like literally a game that consumes your life. Yeah, it's pretty outdated. Most people who have been playing that game, like, they modify the game. They modify the graphics because it's just like, it's so, the base graphics and everything, the settings is so washed out. On the PC version, a lot of the people who've been playing the game actually modify the game, or they use custom shaders. Like, you can use, what's that shader called again? I forgot the name of it already. I've spent a lot of money on that game. I feel kind of dumb doing it, but it's like, as time progressed over the last, what is it? The game's been out for like, is it 9 years? About 9 years, right? The game's been out for about 9 years. Over the course of the 9 years that I played that game, because it was just my go-to game, I've probably spent over 1,000. I want to say maybe 2,000 on gacha items, just to get my characters to look the way that I wanted to. And the thing about it is, like, you spend money on the gacha hoping that you get a good item that sells for a high amount of meseta, just so that you can buy the items that you want and customize your character the way you want it to look. Oh no. Oh, I don't know how the North American servers are, but I'm more worried about doing it on the North American servers because every Phantasy Star game that has ever been released in North America has always failed. It never lasted more than a year. No more than a year or two. Like, there was Phantasy Star Universe, Phantasy Star Portable, and there was, I think they made another Phantasy Star release on the Xbox, right? Phantasy Star Universe. And like, we all spent hours, days, months, a year or two, just so that they could take the servers back down and say, hey, we're shutting down the servers, guys. Wait, you're on the Japanese servers? Oh, okay, there you go. I mean, the game is really popular and really stable in Japan. Dude, JJ, you know? No way, you know about that? Was it 5 years on the PS2? I thought it was like 2 years. My first MMO was actually Phantasy Star Online 1 for the Dreamcast. That's where it kicked it off for me. Ever since then, it's just like, I always wanted to play online games. Like, I love the idea of like being able to interact with people halfway across the world that you didn't know. You know, I forgot that you could play it on PS3, huh? And I think it ran a little bit better.
Today, no, it's not my day. Today, no, it's not my day. I won't go
Yeah, I was into the PS2 version, and I actually before that, in the Dreamcast, the first title that was released, I actually knew a lot of people that were into cracking the game. They used a lot of software to sort of modify the game and cheat. And these guys all transitioned over to PSU. So if you remember in the PSU days, there was a lot of people that were duplicating items, money, and trolling people in the lobbies by controlling their characters, running around and talking. Hi, Verse. We're just hanging out right now. This song. I'm gonna add this song. Wait, I have the song already? Really? Oh. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good actually. I think I'm a little better right now. My anxiety's like a lot more chill. Dude, JJ, it was crazy. I knew who these guys were. Like, I personally knew the guy who actually, like, he ended up making his own software just to troll people around. Like, it was funny. I had these guys like actually teaching me like how to duplicate Masetta and everything. And the funny thing was that you could duplicate money in the game for like a max amount and just fill up your own inventory with that max money and your bank. And people were selling this Masetta. Like, if you Googled it up, like, people were selling like $1 million for like $50, and we had like 99999, like 999 million Masetta in our storage, and people were selling 1 million for like $50. Those were fun times though. I was just a kid. I'm an OG now. I'm pretty old now, guys. Getting there. I'm getting there. But you know what? I'm hanging in there, guys. I think I'm doing pretty good for somebody my age. Oh, for sure, dude. Definitely. I like playing Ranger. Ranger is my favorite class. Oh, what? Well, what? JJ's messages suddenly disappeared. I'm sorry, JJ. I don't know what's been going on. Yeah, I don't know. The stream has been really sensitive these past 2 days ever since I turned it on. Like, it's been like just wiping people's chat out. My footage on the hub. My footage on the hub? Footage on the hub. Patreon tier 3 videos? Wait, what? You found my premium Snapchat videos? Wait, what? Mine or somebody else's? Wait, what? I'm so lost right now. There's videos of me on where? I'm like so lost right now. Wait, wait, what? I'm confused. What are you guys talking about? Can somebody please explain this to me? Well, I can at least promise you guys that much. I am pretty freaking wholesome. I think. No, I am wholesome, I promise you guys. Okay, you know what? That's perfect. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'd rather, after you mention that, I'd probably rather not know. followers. Was that so? JJ, did you send a link or something of like of that thing or something? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got you. Probably thought you were sending a link or something. JJ, you're level 10,000? Damn. I'm not even like, I don't even have one max level character, and I've been playing that game for all my fucking life. I mean, it wasn't until like they made level 90 like the new cap, like I finally hit like my first max level in like 8 or 9 years. But that was always because I was just on and off playing the game. I used to work a lot, so it's like I never really had a lot of time to enjoy my games. I used to work like 7 days a week, 12 to 16 hours a day, depending on the workload. I think my longest shift was a 19-hour shift. And I'm kind of glad that I have my schedule now, because like I have a little bit of free time to like throw in and do stuff like this, like pretty much get on stream and hang out with you guys and just dance. Play some Just Dance / Fit Dance in VR. Yeah, that's totally true, Zubin. Yeah, it becomes a blessing once you start getting those EXP boost items. You know what, Yama? I love seeing your name in the chat. I've been here for a long time. I want to say the first time you probably came in was like, I think through Lahex's stream raid, I think that's when I first noticed you. And you kept coming back in after that. And yeah, JJ, it was a 19-hour shift. I used to work as an engineering technician for Tesla in the paint shop. And I'm gonna reveal some information right now that could probably get me into trouble, maybe even sued. But I've seen a lot of fires there. And one time, one of the robots caught fire. The entire booth lit up on fire. Flame was literally up to the ceiling. We're scrambling around all over the place. Oh my god, there's a fire. Everybody grab a fire hydrant. Like 10 people running into the room with fire hydrants. Trying to put this fire out. Supervisor walks in. What's everybody doing? Like, literally the entire room, like, the smoke was so thick that you couldn't see from up here, like from your shoulders up, you couldn't see a thing. You literally had to crouch around just to see anything at all. And that day, that robot burned down. You gotta think about it in terms of like production numbers and stuff. Every hour that went by was like a certain number of cars that wasn't getting painted, and those were millions of dollars they were losing every hour. So they said nobody goes home until this robot is repaired and back up to working condition. Everything is cleaned out. All the charred up material up in this room is completely removed. I want to see those robots working. I got out of it. I ended up leaving because it's like I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? I've done this for a good amount of time. I've worked around a lot of chemicals. their conditions for working in there was like really dangerous. They don't provide proper equipment. Like say in the booths where it's like there's just all these chemicals, solvents, 2K from like clear coat floating around in there, and you're just walking in there and just like inhaling all of it while you're working on their stuff. And you're just like, hey, maybe we can get like some oxygen masks in here, you know, like that way we don't have to inhale all these chemicals and, you know, work on all your guys' stuff. Oh, no, you guys don't need that stuff. Oh, okay, cool, sure. So I ended up leaving. I was like, I can't do this. I did it for about 2 years, but it's like I was just thinking about my health in the long run. It's like it's a lot of stress. The hours were really high. Always inhaling chemicals. Also, the working conditions were so hot in the rooms. Like temperature was always up. There was a lot of humidity in the rooms. Temperature was typically at 90 degrees inside of the booths with about 80% humidity. I was like, you could just imagine working in there on a robot in a hot room. It's just like you're just sweating all day. It was good for losing weight, but not as good as what I do now. I end up losing weight just by having fun, and I feel great doing it. You know what? Some of us did like. I think some of my coworkers were just like, yeah, I'm not wearing anything underneath, man. Like, I'm just in my boxers, because we would wear these like jumpsuits. And like, if you wore clothes underneath those jumpsuits, like, it would get hot. It would get hot really, really fast. Yeah. It was so bad, you know what? Like, I'm sure if like somebody were to like send this to Elon right now, Elon would find my ass right now and make sure that he sued me for every penny for revealing all this information. I remember one time the fire department came and said, if there's another fire here, we're shutting you guys down. You guys aren't going to be able to paint cars in here anymore. This is getting out of hand. And there was one time where we had another fire, and that was the last time we could have had, you know, so they did not report it. Did not report it to the fire department because the fire alarms didn't go off. And you know, all of that stuff, like I guess the fire department is alerted, you know, when there's a fire. So for some reason fire alarms didn't go off, sprinklers didn't go off, nothing went off, nothing was working, and we're just scrambling around with fire hydrants. My buddy, my coworker, he was like, he couldn't breathe anymore. He couldn't even talk. Like I could hear, like his lungs were all fucked up from inhaling all the smoke. And I ran outside, and there's this guy driving a car. I'm like, hey, get off! I need this car. Oh, why? Like, it's an emergency. I need to take my buddy to the clinic, because there's like a clinic inside the plant. And I go to the freaking clinic. My buddy's in the car. It's like a bed. It's like a cart with the bed on the back, so it's like for hauling around equipment. He's like laying down on the back. I'm just like driving around through the factory and stuff, trying to get to the clinic. I'm over here running to the door. Hey, we need help. This guy comes out of the door, like he just woke up. Oh, what's going on? You're a doctor, right? He's like, yeah. Like, I need you to check on my buddy, like give him some oxygen or something, because like he inhaled a lot of smoke and chemicals and blah 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 blah, you know. He needs help. Look at him. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I'm like, you asshole, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, it's an emergency here. That pretty much bothered me. It's possible. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if they did do something like that. Because you know what? I've seen a lot of stuff like that working for Tesla. A lot of stuff. I wouldn't doubt it if that's really how it is either. Because that's really what it felt like. I've seen way too many things there, I swear. Okay. Picture this leg on my avatar, right? My kneecap right here. I seen a guy get run over by a conveyor. His entire leg from the knee below was facing in this direction. It's like this part of the leg down here, like from the knee below the shin, that thing was facing in this direction. Like, wow, what happened? All I remember was turning around and one of my buddies was like, hey, blah blah blah, so and so fell down. And I'm like, what? Running over there, oh my god, his leg is like, oh, it's twisted backwards. Like, what's going on? The poor guy, man. He was from France, and he was like in a little amateur soccer team. Always talked about soccer, you know, so passionate about it. And after he hurt his leg, it's like he was never able to play soccer ever again. All I remember that he told me he was originally from Ghana, Africa, and he'd migrated over to France and worked for the military, and through that he was able to get U.S. citizenship, and he moved over. Came to the U.S., he loved it. He said the only thing he didn't like about the U.S. was the women. He said France had way better women than the U.S. did. Not a lot. Typically it's like $22 hourly, depending on what you do. Tech jobs were like 25 and up, which honestly I think is a little low for the type of things that we did. But there was a lot of incentives, like the stock purchase program, which I'm not gonna lie, I've actually made money off of it to this day because of it. Like right now, I think I've purchased stocks from Tesla when they were like about $100 to like $300 a piece, and I think they're like at $1,000 right now. You know what I'm gonna do with that money? I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. And maybe completely just wipe out the area to ride a motorcycle out here is extremely dangerous. It's like a lot of people end up getting into wrecks because of it. I live in an area where people like don't take other drivers into consideration. Like they'll zip right past you at like 100 miles an hour, not signal or anything like that. They'll do this in front of schools. They don't stop at stop signs. I'm like, whoa, what is wrong with this area? It's an area that I moved into recently, or about a year ago. I haven't decided yet. For sure I want to start off with the 600. My buddy has a CBR 600, and just watching him enjoy his CBR 600, I was like, wow, it's really nice. But if you really ask me, I want to say a dream bike would be more like an R6, and I have to have it in a blue color too. I don't know why. It's that iconic blue and gold. Wait, what? You have to run with the gun? Can't you just be like everybody else and just punch their mirrors out and just take off? I agree with you, Dao. It looks so nice. Oh wait, you're not from this state, so it's like you probably live in an area where open carry is permitted. That sounds nice right there. you really don't have to worry about people. I know a lot of people don't like, people just typically don't like bikers at all. Open carry. Not sure what's going on there, guys. Cutie Nickel Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. Is it still not back yet? This thing's still down? No, it's back. It's back. It's back. I keep coming back even though I'm supposed to leave like forever ago. I'm probably being like super loud and like just keeping everybody awake. But I will definitely have to go pretty soon because it's like my controller's at 9%. I think once it hits like 6%, like it cuts out. And it'll start automatically turning off on its own and just warning me. But I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody for coming along. Everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for the support and all the love. We're back, yes, we are back. For now, until my battery dies out, which is any minute. But you know what? I really enjoyed this though. I really had a lot of fun talking to you guys this way. I feel like it was a lot smoother for me to just like talk on the mic and talk to you guys this way. It seemed like everybody was enjoying themselves. I see you guys all talking there in the back, hanging out, talking amongst each other. I didn't know. This is my life now? This is my life now? You know? I mean, when the whole dancing and everything in VR, and yeah, actually, it really is. Like, it's all I want to do. It's all I really want to freaking do. It's funny. When I see you guys out there, it's just like everything just gets so hyped. Everything's just so hyped up, you know. I get hyped up, and I love it. To tell the truth, just wish I'd discovered it a lot sooner. Sometimes it's tough too. I'll go to work and I'm like, I'm so beat up. And I feel bad because it's like I'm not performing as well as I remember since before the whole COVID thing. I feel like I was like up here, like one of the top, like, I don't know, I guess one of the top people, I guess you could say. And now I feel like I'm like down here, like mid. But I still push myself though. Go to work and I'm like, I got this, guys, don't worry. And it's just what this whole dancing is like. I work on cars, like I'm a technician. I work on cars now, so it's just like working on cars. It's just like, oh my god, my knees! Like you gotta reach down and you gotta get in these awkward positions trying to like work on certain things. Like I do a lot of electrical diagnostics and stuff. So it's like trying to find problems and issues with like some of these cars. Like you have to get in these really tight, like awkward positions. Like, oh man, sometimes I'm like upside down, like, oh, like under the dash, trying to look for like issues. Oh shit! There goes my wall, or more like my controller. Where's my controller? I'll say like 2 more times and this controller's probably gonna explode on me. I'll have to sit like on a 2-month waiting list just to get a replacement. Alright guys, I think we should wrap it up and call it a wrap, and send everybody on their way, send everybody to the kitchens to go raid that refrigerator. Bobs, have a good night, Bobs. Everybody, I want to thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys again sometime. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I definitely did. Didn't think I would enjoy it this much, actually. I really enjoyed myself tonight. But I hope you guys all have a good night, and I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your night. Whatever it is that you end up doing. I am gonna go hop in the shower and go look for some food because I'm definitely hungry. You know what? That's cool, Bob. I'll see you in 4 hours. No, just kidding. I shouldn't get back on. Yeah, I had a great time. Thanks, JJ. I might, yeah. Who knows? Maybe I won't be able to sleep again. But I think tonight I'll definitely be able to sleep because I've been tired. I've been tired all day. I was supposed to sleep, and instead I decided to get on and dance. And I was hanging out with Riku, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream this. Screw it. Alright, but before I forget, I definitely should go. Bye, everybody. You guys have a good night. It was nice talking to you. And Kitty, if you're still out there, thank you so much for the biddies. Bye, Zagoon. Have a good night. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I should have just like sent you an invite or something earlier. And good night for reals this time, guys. And yes, Imbrana. I actually procrastinated. Like I was supposed to leave 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. I was supposed to leave 3 hours ago, but I ended up unmuting for the first time, and I had a really good time, and I was enjoying myself. So I can't believe I stood here for like 3 hours and talked. And good night for reals this time, guys. Sorry. Next weekend in Verona. I'll be back. Be back next weekend. But for now, I gotta get back to work and make that money because EDD is not paying me any more money. They said I have to get my lazy ass back to work and stop dancing. It's an adorable fox. That fox. Fox, you're a cutie. Fox is the one who made my my emote. Cutest guy ever. Also, Fox, I'm actually ending stream, so I'm sorry. I hope you have a good night though, or a good morning, because it's morning for you, right? And I hope more people don't keep coming because I keep seeing the number go back up. Yeah, I'm surprised, JJ. You know what? Hold on, before I leave, like, I'm surprised you even hung out this long. Like, weren't you at the gym? Like, or you're not at the gym anymore? Well, you still got out for a long time. I'm surprised. Even for somebody like you, like, I feel like you're such a busy person, you know, like, you really hung out. It's like, whoa, this guy really just hung out with us. I mean, don't get me wrong, it means a lot to me, you know, like, whoa, Like, JJ? Like, what? Of all people? Hanging out here? In chat? What? And now my controller is literally 1% away from dying. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, okay, I got you. Ooh, woo. That's what's up. I really like that. I guess I really do be like that sometimes, huh? Actually do see that happen, yeah. Not gonna happen to me, Fox. I can at least remember where I came from. Definitely can tell you that. Like, literally came from nothing. Just ground up. Didn't know how to dance, didn't know anything. I still don't know how to dance, but I like to learn. You know, it doesn't get any better than that, JJ. It's like, this is me, guys. This is who I am, IRL. This is how I am, IRL. Ain't nothing special, no hidden strings or nothing like that. Some people are just like, why are you so nice all the time? It's like, well, think about it, you know, like, how do you want to be treated? How do you want people to treat you? Be good to people, right? You be good to people. People hopefully will be good to you. It's not always the case, but I hope it is. But if you walk all over me, then it's just like, then you get the horns, you know? It's so bad, JJ. Like, that is the worst thing that you can do. That's like a sin, you know? And, Temperland read. You know what? It's so hard to read your name. I'm so sorry. I gotta get used to this. Like, I never saw myself doing something like this. Like, having to try to pronounce people's names on stream. It's so hard. But thank you so much for the follow, though. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna blow up now. Like, I'm gonna forget all you guys. You know. Hey, JJ. Like, can I still hang out with you guys and stuff? No, it's so bad, man. I can't do that. Like, I have some respect for myself, you know, like, I respect everybody around me. It's like, I can't do something like that. Brana, thank you so much. I'm happy you guys think so. I'm glad you guys think so. Like, that kind of makes me feel a little better, you know. It makes me feel a little more comfortable. You got Yama over there with the hamster with the shades. I need to put my shades back on this avatar. I can't hang out with you guys anymore. I'm too cool for you guys. Oof. Yeah, definitely not gonna happen. Even though I do have friends here who are like in VR chat who are like, hey man, you never hang out anymore. Like, ever since you started streaming, like, you just don't hang out anymore. I was just like, you know what? I just want to dance, man. That's all I want to do. I just want to move my body. That's it. That's all I want to do. Yeah, like, why can't you hang out with us? Like, drink? I'm like, you know I can't drink. Like, I'm a terrible drinker. 6%. Yeah, this thing's gonna die out any second now. Alright, keep procrastinating. I think I'm enjoying myself way too much with this. I have to head out, guys. Controllers are gonna die any second now. Pretty soon I'm only gonna have like one controller, and then like 2 minutes later I'll have 0 controllers. Graduation got cancelled. Wait, what? Oh, you getting a new car? Wait, what? Oh man, hail damage. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, this man is always busy. Yeah, that did happen to me too with some friends. Like, hey, you never hang out anymore. It's just like, hey, it's not that I don't want to hang out. It's just like, I have other things that I'm doing now. Like, I want to dance. I want to develop myself as, you know, as a dancer. I want to learn to dance. It's just right now I'm working on me. You know, like I'm building myself up. You know, and honestly, there's probably nothing more important than being able to do that for yourself. And there goes one controller. It's like I'm going through self-discovery right now. Long story short, like I'm discovering something that I never knew I had in me that I would enjoy so much, and never thought I'd be so passionate about. It's like yeah, to me it's like what I would want from you guys is for you guys to be happy. So it's like I hope you guys can hope that for me too, you know? Fox, did you not notice that? Been talking for like a good 10 minutes since you came in here. Today I had I had hit 200 followers, and I was like, Code always teased me about doing a voice reveal, and I was like, you know what, Code's here, I'm gonna do it. Good job, Fox. Were you wondering why I wasn't typing? Sorry guys, I can't hang out with you guys anymore. Like, I can't drink with you guys anymore. I never could drink anyways to begin with. Wait, what? Oh wait, no, you've known him, bro. You've known for a good minute before Fox did. My controller's dead, guys. It's dead. The other one's gonna die any second. I'm not gonna be able to end stream with that controller. Honestly, if you ask me, I really don't want to leave. I'm just enjoying myself way too much right now. I'm really enjoying all of this. I guess I'm starting to see why some people stream. And I don't know if everybody in there in chat is like lurking or what, but like there's a lot of people just hanging out, and I'm just here talking. Oh, is it too low or something? Is it too low? Tell me. I can bring it up. At least that way I know for next time, like I know where the level should be at. Make my own thing. That junk was back. Wait, what? My heart, guys, my heart. You guys are making me feel stuff. Like, me? My voice? Beautiful? What? Huh? I'm flattered. I'm really flattered though. Thank you. I just wish that somebody else was here to hear me. But it looks like they're not here today. Maybe one day. No, you. Yeah, I think it's pretty comfy too. Relaxing. This thing's gonna die any second now. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank everybody for making me blush and making me feel flattered. You guys are amazing. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much. Actually my controller is dead. My right hand is dead. It's stuck in an idle animation right now, so it's moving on its own. But any minute this left hand is gonna die, and then I really won't be able to do anything at all. But my full body trackers are good. Those things are good for like another 6 hours or so. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if that hand controller dies out, the body is just gonna slide around. I don't know how it works, but I guess it needs both hands for the rest of the full body to work properly. Oh, it looks kind of funny. It's just like, whoa. Look at me, guys. My body's twisting around in like awkward positions. But yeah, I gotta go, guys. You guys have yourselves a good night. It's actually in front of the mirror. It's been great, JJ. Thanks for hanging out too, man. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. Love you guys. Big smooch, big wet smooch to everybody out there. Good night, everybody. Everybody say good night already so I can get off. Otherwise, like, I'm never gonna get off. You know I'm gonna keep talking. Enjoying myself right now. I'm sorry, Emerada. There's always next time. Night. Big wet smooch. We out here, guys. Controller just died. Peace.